Hello everyone and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where I am again joined by Wanderbots, Multiply and Pentahybrid. And speaking about Pentahybrid, following a comment from the last episode, this one will be largely spent helping him out to grind up some quests and raise his trader levels, though it turns out his levels are a little bit higher than we first thought, so it's not quite as dire of a situation as was first imagined. But still, we're going to be running some quick level ones whilst Moddy and Wander get up to other shenanigans, and then come the approach of night, I will hopefully be able to get to work on a bit of a surprise project. But without further ado, let's get on with the episode.
I have a
forged iron and
bunch
duct tape.
that I've just acquired.
I try to keep one or two on me. Nothing necessarily is that low right now.
I've got 11 on me right now that I can dole out. I just make them in the field if I end up with spare forged iron and duct tape in my inventory, and I'm like, I want this to only take up one slot. My go-to thing is to make spare medkits, because I'm always going to use them. Would you like some?
Sure, I'll take one or two to hold on to.
Here you go, mate. And where's Wander gone?
I'm outside.
Who's assembling the Avengers this week?
Your buddy.
What?
Oh.
Link.
There you
And
go.
I'm not entirely certain what that means.
Oh, it was party invites.
Party.
I'm
Yeah.
in.
Oh,
Ah.
gotcha.
Marty, you have to watch more cinema, my guy.
Moddy doesn't believe in TVs.
To trade
I don't believe in. I mean, I hate superhero movies. This is the easy reference. I think the last MCU movie I watched was Iron Man 2, which was like what, 15 years ago?
Wow.
Did I leave the...
So
did leave the punch turret over there, didn't I?
we can go to the tier 3 infestation in town, and then if you guys all have it, we can just keep going southeast to get the... What is this, the 5th trader or 4th trader? 5th trader, right? We've got Jen, Hugh, Joel, and Bob.
Yeah, I've got quite a few of them now, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But there's one southeast of the town. I don't know if everybody has that.
We've also got, like-
in the southeast, but I don't have his marker.
Did you pick up the special quest from Jen?
I
Have you been...
almost all of my traders are still at level 1. I haven't
Yeah,
done like any of my
we
quests.
were going to do... Oh, by the way, whoever just set up a bunch of glue to do in the...
Yeah. Oh, doing the
thing,
chem-
yeah, we got the cam setup. So I'm just
Right.
going to move that across there, because we can make
yep.
it decently fast in there.
So, am I the only one that has that trader down there?
I have them.
Which trader were you talking about?
It's southeast of the town that we're in. I have an opening trade routes down there.
Yeah, I've got an opening trade just down there as well. But Penta, as we were talking about at the end of the last session, if you
I'm going ham right away.
yeah, if you want a wingman for your trader mission, so we can grind up your level with someone. 2 people completing a level 1 is about all you're ever gonna really need.
It's way faster to just like burn through them.
Yeah. So if you can
Wait,
just
this
grab the
isn't-
clears, we can go in and just murder everything, run straight out, move on to the next.
Well, Moddy, that's my T3 infestation. If you and I want to tackle it over there.
Sure. For a second, I thought the infestation was at the Deshong Tower, and I was...
Yeah, I would not recommend doing that without all 4 of us and lots of supplies. Like, I'll bring the mobile pharmacy in with us when we do that one.
How do I check who gave me the quest? Is there a way to check who gave it to you?
It's a little gray, like, kind of name in the top right when you're looking
Yeah.
at the quest. It'll
Yeah.
say whose it is.
So-
That's whose quest it is, not who gave it.
You mean like
Oh,
which
as in
trader?
the trader.
No, I'm afraid not. Not that I can think of anyway. Sorry.
To go back to superhero movies, I still try and watch them occasionally. You know, go into the library and they just have like whatever the latest one. And I'm like, sure, it's free. I'll watch it. I probably shouldn't. It's like such a waste of time every time I watch one. I come out of it thinking like, why did I do that? Why did I do that to myself?
Yeah. That's time I will never get back.
Tier 1s and 2 tier 2s. And they're both
Gonna
a
drop
ways away.
off a bunch of stuff. I don't know if I've ever really mentioned it to you, but a tip for just survival in general. It's kind of a. I think it's underutilized as a tip, but always carry a stack of wooden blocks with you. Like always, have it on your hotbar. It's so convenient to immediately throw it down if you've got a pathway that's blocked and you're trying to run from something. You just pop, and just running over it. It's good for nerd polling. It's also good for, in an emergency, you run into a room, close the door, put a block behind the door. And because that'll just give you a couple of extra seconds when the mobs come through, or once they burst the door, you might have time to shoot them as they're kind of trying to work out whether to attack the block or climb over it, things like that.
Gonna be
Marty, you
honest,
ready?
I have not placed a single block in this entire playthrough.
At this point, why ruin your record, I guess?
Yeah, is there a tool I need in order to place blocks?
Nope, just
Like
the
the-
block.
Nope, you just make the block.
It is genuinely such a saver. Like, it'll get you out of awful situations.
The chicken just came out of the window. Oh my god, there's also a rabbit here.
Is that my gen quest? Oh my god.
Penta, what I
for me-
recommend is we just do all of your level 1s and then only accept new ones from Gen. It's probably going to be faster to do that than it is to huff and fuss over which ones are which, if that makes sense.
Well, I know exactly which one
bunch
to
of broken
avoid
glass.
for now.
Huh.
One of the tier 1 clears, just to avoid for now, because that's Hugh. And that's before I move up to the new town.
Yeah.
So there's really no screaming reason to go up there yet, but
Okay. I'm going to keep my...
Sorry, I
range
just
with me.
I love the idea of sneakily dispatching a sleeping zombie by firing a hunting rifle indoors and waking everything else up.
That sounds
Are these guys
amazing.
all no, they're not all. We just had a lot of ferals in that group.
Yeah.
Have we not
I was a bunch though.
got a
I think it's the T3.
tier 2 scope anywhere?
There's a 2x scope in one of the rooms. Or one of the chests. I'm not
I have been
sure which one.
so comically bad at, like, looking past things that I don't trust myself anymore. So bad. Like, I was looking for those nail guns. There were two in the chest I was
tragedy of the
staring
nail
at.
gun episode.
Yeah. God damn, that was embarrassing. But yeah, no, I thought the chest was sorted, so I just didn't look to the bottom. It was right there in front of me. Stream of blindness was
YouTube comments,
rough.
take it easy on us.
was
It
rough.
was
Oh, they all know. You look through the comments and, like, you know, like 3 or 4 comments down, and the people were like, if you've never tried recording content for yourself, do understand that,
I'm
like, only
very-
half their brain is actively looking at the game at any one time. The rest is thinking about what they're saying.
I am so glad that people have actually started to acknowledge that streamer blindness is a thing that we have to deal with. Not even like
no.
like OU, but it's like, oh no, this is like a legit thing that people
Like, genuinely, yeah.
can't just like brain their way through
Oh.
by being good at game.
It is so crazy because you notice it yourself as well. Like, when you're editing, you're like, how did I not see
Oh yeah,
this?
you go back and you're
Why?
like, how was I
Oh
this
my
stupid?
God. If it's really bad,
Yeah.
I'll add in a little bit of text because I'm like, I can't just let that one fly. I need to redeem myself at least a little. Say, I'm so sorry. I can see it now. Of course, it's right there. I just didn't see it in the moment. Please forgive me.
I found the horde, Wander.
Oh, you did? Where are you?
They're gonna be coming through this door over here from downstairs.
okay.
Oh,
Bandages.
I got some ammo.
I'm good.
You good to go? I'm just going to queue up a wallop load
Where they?
of
You're-
Oh, there they are.
duct tape to be made, and then this glue, and then I will join you downstairs. Dunk. There we go.
Wow, they're just actually
You'll be
taking all
able
that
to
damage,
catch up.
huh?
You got motorbike.
Yeah, I'll catch up to you, buddy.
They're
still-
stacking.
I'm still on.
It's so good. Ow.
Again, at any point that you guys want me to prioritize building your bike, I think we've got the engines and the batteries for it now. In fact, we have got 2 tires, and I think now I've got a chem station. I can just make them anyway.
Well, I think that worked
I'm
out.
not too worried about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be more
I will
important
say
once we
that,
actually
maybe
get
save the
motorbikes.
resources until we get the motorcycles.
Yeah.
Can we step over
it'll
the
matter more then.
fiery zombies
I don't know.
or?
Here, I'm more fireproof. Yeah, it doesn't hurt you.
Okay.
Right, I'm following you down now, Panther.
Okay.
Now, does this candle... No, there are no, like, secret candle door things.
By the way, have we all got different colored vehicles? Do we all use different
Mine
dye on
is-
our vehicles?
Mine is pink.
Okay, mine is blue.
Mine's green.
Okay, no, that's awesome. Just the idea that well, actually thinking about it, if we haven't unlocked the bikes anyway, you can't just jump on someone else's bike and drive off. Remembering that. And by the time we've got the 4x4, it won't really matter. We'll probably just have 1 or 2 between all of us.
I hear him. Where is he?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've read a couple of things that people were very confidently saying that
I
your
found
bike
him.
doesn't get eaten by a POI reset, but I don't believe it.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
look
I
at
saw
mine.
that comment as well. Yeah. Ooh, police
Arrow
car.
back.
I don't trust it. I'm taking as long as my bike can fit in my left side pocket, it's going to be there.
Benta, I'm just taking a very swift detour. I just passed the police car.
Oh, you got 2 behind you,
got
Wander.
loads of
You might need to
lockpicks.
back
Yeah, I
out.
know.
Roger. Driving past the
At our game stage,
Hogzilla.
police cars start to have nice loot in them. They also have
Well.
horrifying hordes around them as well if you set the alarm off, but...
Yeah,
Oh,
works.
We're done.
It's a locked
And I think
door
here is your infected cache in there.
Yeah.
someone
Ooh,
else has a
cool.
tier 1 down here.
Oh, that's all of the
Robotic
bullets.
Parts, I approve.
Oh, we have
My
a
crossbow.
body parts that's on top of this one as well. Same POI. So we can come back and do that one.
The crawlers make
Oh,
such a
way out
disproportionately loud growl, considering their size and their threat level.
Let's see. Any of these? Oh, hey, body.
What do you got?
A
Papers.
magazine for you.
Oh,
Also,
hunters.
Actually, I'm gonna give you that one,
Before we
too.
start the quest, Penta, as soon as I get there, just give me a second. I want to see if I can bump your
And
volume a
those.
little bit in Discord.
I'm
And
talking
those-
a lot quieter.
Oh, okay.
No,
Little,
thank you.
little under the weather, so my throat kind of hurts.
No problems at all. I'll see if I can just bump it
This door has
in Discord
3,000
a little.
How do we open it?
Sledgehammers.
I think I might just need to get a good sledgehammer.
Yeah. Sledgehammers are the go-to. It doesn't have a lock I can pick,
Actually-
but I still want to go through it.
That's brilliant, though.
Who needs that one when the wooden board right next to it has no HP?
Yeah, we had a 3,000 HP like locked
Give me a
door,
second, Penta.
and then also just a
Ah.
what is it, 50 HP floor?
Like 400, yeah.
Madam. Enough of that.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna just go hand this into Jen
Yeah, let's go get another
and then
one.
go to the next trader.
Okay, I think that will help a wee bit.
Are
Hello.
we heading to the
Hello?
the like new one?
Yeah, I wanna see who it is and grab a couple quests.
Ah.
Also, I don't know how far away we need to go before we can see the new biomes, but I do really want to see the new biomes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
going to be big for us.
I was almost gonna recommend once we get the motorcycles, that's when we just hop in the bikes and go biking until we find desert.
I'm doing it before then, just to, as a
Okay.
I've been planning to do that for like the last several sessions, but we kept getting pulled into other activities. We are running out of reasons to be in the starter biome, and the game is getting more difficult. And we have like no access to oil shale or
The different
Higher end-
biomes
higher
have
end POIs.
significantly
Is it something where each biome is just better than the last, or is it something where we want to be kind of
Wasteland
near
has
multiple?
really good loot. So the
It's also
harder
really
difficulties,
difficulty, yeah.
Yeah, harder difficulties give us like 50% better loot per thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's not always 50%.
Marty.
It's based on the amount of orange skulls. Basically, the difficulty is a combination of the red skulls, which is how difficult the place you are is, and the orange skulls, which is how difficult the environment is.
Marty, do you have Ranger's Guide to Archery Volume 3?
I am not entirely sure. Are the military boots worth grabbing, or should I just grab Crafting Skill Magazine? She's offering me level 3 military boots.
Go for it. That is good. I don't know. I'm going to be up to military boots kind of soonish.
Okay.
But
I'll
it'll
just
be
grab
tier 1.
Military boots are the highest tier light.
Oh, if they're
you
the
get.
highest tier, maybe I should have grabbed them. But oh well. I'm
think
sure
it'll
I'll
be
get one
fine.
eventually. You said it was bow.
Volume 3.
Where's bow? Oh, that's the wrong thing. It's books. Ranger's Guide to Archery 3. I do. I'm missing 2 and 6. Granted, it doesn't
good to
really
go.
matter that much to get max.
Treasure
just bulk
room is in
crafting.
here. Let me see if I can open that door for you.
Why is she talking?
Doesn't look like I
Talking
can.
about kissing me again.
Oh, there,
She has
there you go.
medical journals, armored up mags, spear crafting skills, shotgun. Nothing for me again, but robotic drone armor plating mod schematics.
I'm not really building us drones, and honestly, they're so glitchy. But I can
Okay.
build some drones, and if you want to pick up some mods for it, by all means. It's basically like having a spare infantry that follows you around, sometimes heals you or shoots things.
That's a tier 4 compound bow, but it's just not better than the compound crossbow.
No.
I wish there was a reason to use one over the other. Like, is the bow faster to shoot at least?
If it's
don't
one
think
tier
it
higher,
is.
it just uses less stamina and has more durability.
Well, it doesn't
Doesn't,
have more
like, maybe
durability
a
than the
little bit more
compound
damage?
crossbow. Compound crossbow is literally the next tier up, even though it's technically a slightly different
Oh,
weapon.
I thought you said a tier 4 compound crossbow. My
Which one are we going to now, Penta?
bad.
Okay.
Which
Buy all
one
of
is
those.
it?
Marty, I've got a magazine for you.
The
Oh,
that's outside of the one from Hugh. That's the last remaining tier 1. I didn't realize that I am on tier 2 with Jen.
I thought you
I
were.
think this is only. I mean, this is probably like my second tier 2 quest with her, though.
You've got 2 tier 2s open right now.
One of them is Joel, for sure.
Yeah. Shall we just go to the closest one and then work up? The
Which one
infestation?
is this one? What is this? Yeah, the one on the east. Yeah.
The one that's like 1
I'm
kilometer.
trying to
away.
wrestle with. I'm trying to wrestle with who's even ideal at this point.
I need to
Because I
stop
don't
by.
envision us long term staying with Jen, but access to tier 3 and 4 quests
Yeah,
before we eventually move would be nice.
it would be nice, yeah. Because each trader specializes in different things, and you'll tend to get better rewards, or rather rewards that favor the things that they specialize in. So a trader who specializes in weapon or vehicles is probably more useful to you than a trader who specializes in meds at this point, because I can make all the meds.
Yeah.
So who is that? Is that somebody we haven't unlocked yet, or is that Hugh over there?
I think I spoke of it at the end of last session, but I am a big fan of moving to Hughestown.
Trader Hugh is the
maybe
weapon
He's a better
specialist.
trader. He is a better trader. He has, I mean, he has a lot of, him and Bob are, in my opinion, like the 2 valuable traders at where we're at right now. Because Bob is like the, salvager scrapyard guy, so he carries a bunch of, he's the guy who's probably going to have a crucible on reset. He has a higher chance of having it if we don't get the
Also
ability to make one by
gyrocopter
then.
parts and stuff like that.
Okay.
Acid.
I mean, so should our plan therefore be to just make as many motorbikes as we can to make moving easier?
I don't want movies to be that hard.
Well, other than bringing our stuff with us on bikes that only have like 6 slots.
Be aware that now we've... Well, I mean, we could completely rebuild a horde base, but I'm going to say right now that is going to be a job for everyone at that point. So we either continue to work out of the current horde base we've got, and then, you know, kind of just come back to this one every horde night, which isn't too difficult to do. Just requires a little bit more logistics with the like repair materials and stuff like that. Or we build one. If we're moving wholesale really far away, then building a new horde base might be safer, but that is going to be a big job.
I think we need to move the horde base. Hugh isn't as far away as it might seem. He's actually not that far
especially once we've got motorbikes and things and cars, because they move a lot faster. Right.
But that's what I'm saying is getting motorized vehicles.
So literally, it's just a matter of
like
getting me the books and then the materials.
Okay. Let's do it.
I still don't.
If you see an opportunity to get vehicle books, then just pick them up wherever you can, and it'll get me to motorbike soon. I don't actually need many now. I'll double check once I'm no longer fighting.
A good section of time, Penta, to get from here to Bob, or not Bob, Hugh, that we just unlocked.
Yeah, but I think,
and then back.
I think we're engaging in a little bit of the zomboid brain where every last bone doesn't need to come with us.
No, it's not that every last bone does, but we have at least probably 2 crates plus worth of like building supplies that would just suck to have to find.
She's finally dead.
Also, when you how does that work with the raw materials that are in a forge? Can you move that with the forge, or is it just going to be reset?
You need to break it back down, basically. Got a cooking mag in here for you, Panther.
Okay. Well,
there's the cooking mag.
I went home.
Behind you.
Did something just drop down from the ceiling? No. Okay. Watch out. You sure? Once you're ahead of me, I can't swing my baton too easily. For fear of catching you.
There's a guy behind you.
Hey, fellas.
Wander, you just hanging out with Trader Jen?
By the way, for those who've been asking...
Well, I had a tier 3 infested across the street from her, so I just figured I'd do it.
For those who've been asking why I'm constantly smacking things after they're dead, it's because it's really hard for me to tell if they're dead, because the obvious visual cue is they ragdoll, but obviously when I'm using this weapon, they ragdoll anyway. So I have to just... an extra swing or two until it sounds like I'm hitting wood, and that just guarantees that they're not going to get back up.
Yeah, double tap.
Can you add like a fire mod to it?
No, it can't have fire.
I think it's like only weapons with long handles or something. So axes and spears.
Still 1 up. Still 2 up. Okay, we're good. That was nice. Nice and clean.
Yeah.
Right, you grab your stuff. If there's any chests I need to unlock for you, nope. We're good.
There's just the infested chest and...
There's a bookcase over here for you as well.
Stuff.
I don't see any obvious way up onto the roof, so there's unlikely to be too much, but...
You guys actually ended up right next to the trader.
Did we?
Yeah, it's...
Oh yeah, we did, actually.
Like, directly to
you know what,
your
Penta, that actually makes a lot of sense. Let's pop over to that trader once you're done with this one.
Well, he still won't have the
Am I
quest,
gonna
right?
have him?
Oh. Did you not pick that up? I do apologize.
I think we need to get him to tier 3 gen before he'll have the special quest.
Yeah, I don't... none of my traders have gotten to that point yet.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this tier 2 gen that we just did was from like session 3.
Right,
Like,
well...
none of my quests have really been done.
We've got that one all done, so I don't see anything else in here for us to worry about. So I'm
This
just
one
going
is
to run
all-
over this since I'm this close anyway. It seems silly not to.
I'm going to go to Bob. But before I do, I'm going to drop you some stuff.
He jumped out. Be right back then.
Ah,
Come through the front door.
I have books for you.
Hello.
I think you said you had a book for me too, because I definitely
dropped
didn't
it on
pick
the
up 'cause
floor.
there were zombies.
Ah, right. It was a cooking book in the kitchen.
There was
I
like
dropped-
7 zombies behind you. I had priorities.
Yeah, no. I
that
didn't
one
realize
too?
them, and then you were like,
This
"Oh,
one?
behind you," and I didn't think to pick up the book. I'm sorry about that. It was my fault.
You left a book.
I left the book. I'll go grab it.
I just
Yeah, you have
almost.
to forge ahead.
Hey, if I have
Which
the
is a big
book
one.
that makes me not set off landmines, but I'm on my bike, do I still not set off landmines, or did I almost die there?
Landmines.
Landman?
Landmans. I think you still set off the landmans on the bike.
If you're on your... Oh, man.
I think so.
Well, I'm saying if I
Can't be
have the book
100%.
that makes me not set them off.
Yeah, I can't be 100% clear on that one, but I
Because it's technically the bike that hits it.
okay. I'm going to quickly go do this quest, Penta. Then I will rejoin you with the next one if you have one, or are you heading back to Jen at this point?
I'm gonna go to Jen. 'Cause
Okay.
it sounds like we're likely to stay in this region for a little bit longer, and me having her at tier 3 at the very minimum would be nice.
Yeah.
So I'm probably just gonna pick up a quest from her and just go do it.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to be heading up there anyway to hand in the quest that I've just done with you. So if you are proximate to me, like I'm quite happy to just to help you grind up, because when we're not worried about loot, we can clear a place so quickly. Oh, another police car. Finding a lot of these today.
There's a police car. There's a shotgun messiah over in this town where the new trader is. There's a big old emergency
I think
hospital.
our town has 2 shotgun messiahs that we still haven't gotten a quest for yet.
People around these parts like their shotguns. It's fair.
But I
Over to-
don't.
Useful.
I think the POI level is dictated, or is tied to the actual like tier
Zone?
of the
Yeah.
quest.
No,
So, like,
the
you're not
gonna
point
get
point.
a-
Okay, so again, the
Yeah.
red skulls are the point of interest level, and the orange skulls are the skulls are the environment level, and it's only the quest that ties it to the like tells you which point of interest you're getting. But certain point of interests don't spawn much in the world. Like when a building is made, it'll make a tier 5 capable building, for example, and there might not be that many of those in the world, so you just might be lucky and the most viable tier 5 point of interest will be in a wasteland, or you might be super unlucky and all of them are in pine forest, for example. There's not much you can do about that then.
How did I accomplish this?
That wasn't what I was talking about though. But
Okay.
I meant specifically like the actual quest like level, your tier of quests being tied to the POI's difficulty.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
gonna get a tier 1 quest that has to go to a tier 5 tower.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and shotgun messiahs I think are tier 4.
Tier 3 or 4, one of them.
I think we've got another Hugh here.
It's another Hugh.
This
I
is
thought
actually
you couldn't
great
get
for us.
repeats before
yeah.
finding everybody else.
No
Yeah,
public
Is he in a
bathrooms
town?
here, and
Yep.
don't be
He's in a
peeing
new
on the
town,
floor.
southeast.
So I'll pick up a
It's like a
zombie.
suburb,
I lost the bet I'm with you.
which
Here's
makes
some
me
money.
very. I could be
I have a
convinced
job
that
for you. Great. If
outside
you're
of that
lucky,
town, even
pull
further
this
east, is
off,
going to be our first
I'll take
biome
care of
change.
you.
I actually think that might be where our desert is going to end up.
Those damn things are selling like hotcakes.
The south town or the north town?
From where you guys are right now, that town to the south. So that might actually, because that's a Hue, that's closer to our horde base. That would actually be, if it's a big-ish town, like we could actually set up between the
There's
two
nothing
towns,
else,
honestly.
you best be on your way.
Or at the south edge of this one instead of the north end of this one, where we are right now.
Hugh's place has got such good loot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Moddy, you missed the medical cabinet.
Use the boy.
I figured you were full of meds. That's your thing.
That is fair. Good
I
chance.
hear
of me
there's
getting
a
that
zombie
medical
outside, but I don't care.
Do we have... Oh, yeah, we've got quite a few cars, quite a few workbenches out here to loot as well. Forged ahead, thank you.
Hey, Hugh, there's a zombie in your house.
Look, don't kick shame.
Oh, that's just Pete.
Wow, I'm going to be honest. Hugh's got a very different voice than the one I imagined him having.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of who am I thinking of in this game? He was the like survivalist with the big beard. So he's just named Pete.
He's the one that apparently forgot how to close his mouth many years ago. That looks so very dry.
Why have you got to call a guy out like this? It's so rude.
I calls him like I sees him.
There's enough.
Dang nose breather.
He's got 2 workstation books for me.
Nose breather.
Wow.
My lord. Got an armored up for Wonder Boy. Okay, I need to go and drop my stuff off.
Point of interest. Why is there a
There's
military
so much
tent on
stuff.
the roof?
We
Working
should just
Stiff
set up.
Superstore.
We should really just set up like an impromptu base here in this town somewhere to drop stuff off.
I'm all for fobs. I'm all for it.
The Bobs?
They're-
Unlock your car.
Fob, forward operating base.
Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No,
That's
100%.
one hell of a
That's
setup
actually
to unlock your
pretty
car.
solid, yeah. Pretty solid idea, because I've got a lot of gubbins on me right now.
My
I'm
bike
having
is
to just
taking damage,
drop them
boys.
on
It's
this.
been a good ride.
I found a rad remover mod.
Amazing.
very
Put it
good.
on whatever gun
I
you're
think
going to
that's
be using
3
for
out of
Hold
us
Night.
that now have one. We just got to get Wander one, unless he's got one.
You got a
What?
rad remover mod?
Rad remover,
Nope, I don't think I have one of those.
the orange Lego.
Does
don't
kind
think
of
I
look
have
like a
that.
Lego, doesn't it? You're not wrong.
It is a little bit of a Lego, yeah.
Okay.
What happens if the zombies do break into Hughes?
They can't damage him, and they can't damage the building.
Oh, so the zombie just wailing on the outside of his
We'll
area is...
never get him.
Beware
Oh,
the dead.
That is why you're not allowed to stay in there after dusk. It would be too easy to just live at Jen's.
Though
I see-
people did manage to find a way
Nothing else.
how
You
to
best be
build
on your way.
onto a
Build
trader's
over.
wall,
Yeah.
but that's been patched out because they basically made a base that was supported by the trader's wall, and because the trader's wall cannot break, it didn't follow the usual laws of structural integrity. The building that you were building did, but like the wall could support an impossibly heavy load branching off the trader's like palisade. And if you built it high enough, the zombies just couldn't reach it, so you were completely safe.
The
Mod, do you want to pick a house?
sound effect when you
I mean,
hit a
we
trader's
could just
building
pick
is
the one
horrible.
right across from him.
Oh, Big Mama.
Oh yeah, you're actually right, Penta. That would drive you mad. Having to listen to that pshing, pshing all night. That would actually drive you bonkers. How's it going, Wanda?
I'm just chilling.
Okay.
I did
Got a lot of gun parts right now.
start a session, grab all of our.
That would have been
Water
amazing, Moddy.
collectors
That
as well.
that was about to be epic.
I don't know why it happened.
I'm so sad that it
I don't
failed.
know.
Skirt in this backpack.
I was about to
I
get a
was coming over
T-shirt
here
saying
'cause this
"I
is-
was here." It was going to grand. Going to start selling merch to the zombies.
This is my tier 1 for Hugh.
What's mine? Yeah, I think
Honestly,
this one is
getting
as well.
early progress on him wouldn't be too bad either.
Joe's USA.
A Badoo top.
Sure.
It's gonna have dogs.
I don't like dogs, but okay.
Stags,
Here again.
stags, and stags and dags.
I don't know why saying dag is more fun than saying dog.
I am a big fan of mispronouncing very simple
Yeah.
words. It's the purest form of
I'm
comedy.
a big fan of mispronunciation. You see. Weird thing to be a fan of, but
it's
I can get behind it.
It's very good comedy.
Hello.
Oh, he's outside the POI. There's the dog. He died.
Nice.
Dag. You like dags?
Dag.
My other favorite kind of pseudo YouTube foible was to call dogs cats. Like whenever I'd be like naming my dog, I'd just name it Cat. In like dog meat or something.
Yeah. I had a.
This makes me think of the
I've got a somewhat
Elden Ring
similar
launch
thing
days.
where
Every single animal in that game had the message, "Is this a dog?" next to it, even including the big turtle. Is this dog? It's so good.
Dog ahead.
cows
Fuck
beefs.
ahead.
In there.
And every now and then I'll get someone in the comments that it's called a cow, and I'm like, do you think I don't know that?
I'm aware.
Am I such a good actor that you genuinely believe that I'm under the burden of ignorance that cows are called beefs? Like for real?
Never-
Some people have no sense of irony.
That's painfully true.
I call them beefs because everyone calls will refer to with sheep. Like most people think of the meat you get from a sheep as a lamb. It's not. That's the meat you get from a baby sheep specifically. But the fact that people are, like call lambs lamb is just a play on that. The idea that this thing we call it by the name of its meat. It was funny at the time, but every time I have to explain it, it's like,
I remember back when it was called like Chasm or something. It was like the procedurally generated roguelike or Metroidvania came out, and I was obstinately calling it a Shazam because I thought it was funny, and people could not handle that.
yeah.
It was a very unwelcome gaffe.
I have an Easter egg in that game.
You do?
I like that game a lot. Yeah, I like that game a lot.
I thought it was okay. I think it could have been better.
Probably, it went through a lot of weird developmental hiccups during its dev time, but it was very solid during its alpha.
Not a box that I was supposed to try to smash open. I'm just.
Smash.
I didn't actually break it because it's got like 2,000.
Okay, that's good. I've done that before. I've just been in brain autopilot, and the autopilot was taking me the wrong bloody
Here's
way.
traps, here's electrical crafting, and here's a battery for you. It's all stuff for you.
Wow. Thank you, point of interest. You shouldn't have.
You really shouldn't have.
Monty's like, yeah, really. One day I'm going to get something that I can use.
Covered.
Wow, my character took. I was scrapping something, and a zombie came running at me, so I switched to my spear, except for my character's like, no, actually, I think I'll just stick to the scrapping tool.
Yeah, I'm
Like a
good,
whole
thanks.
2 hits.
I'm
It's
enjoying
like,
myself.
no switch.
That's why I think last week I had that incident during one of our quests where I ended up assaulting a zombie's behind with my shovel because I didn't auto switch.
I was very
I'm a
concerned
little
where that was
disappointed
going.
shovels are not like a viable spear alternative in this game.
Having been hit by a shovel,
So-
at least once in real life, it would do substantial damage to an undead human.
Yeah. I didn't like, was it Far Cry 5? I think it was Far Cry 5 that was set in Montana. But shovels were like one of the primary melee weapons. And they messed people up, and it was very satisfying. Felt good.
It was so weird hearing you say stuff like that, Wanda.
What? Messing people up with a shovel?
No, it messed people up, and that was satisfying. It's like,
It was satisfying. Like you'd lob a shovel from like halfway across the map, hit a dude, Just like immediately destroy them.
Hey, not bad.
I didn't play anything past 3.
not great.
I'm kind of glad I
Just
didn't.
Don't let this go. to
Yeah.
your head.
I've heard it went downhill. I heard 4 was good, but it wasn't 3 good. So
5 had its moments, but its narrative structure was ass.
yeah, I've heard that it was gameplay was there, but the story was a little bit like Muppy. Do you
I'm
have
just
a Night
saying,
Stalker
like-
Volume 5?
What?
Night Stalker
was there
Volume
something
5?
else?
Bows deal 10% more damage at night.
Yes, do.
You do, Hong Kong.
Was body a little
just
bit difficult to
railed
hear
it
just then, or was that just me?
He was a little bit.
Why is it
Yeah.
so difficult to
Better
talk
be
to you?
good.
Oh. Oh, it's because my game
Was
is
it, Wander?
breaking.
I was just gonna say I'm kind of disappointed that they never turned
never
Blood
would've
Dragon
guessed
into
you'd
its
pull
own kind of
through,
like
but you
franchise.
did.
It just stopped as one game.
Good.
Yeah.
It was so good. Cyberpunk Sharkos.
Are we done here? I got a job for you.
Hey, Jen.
Well,
Time for me to go meet Hughes. Which one's the real Hugh then? Which one's Data? Which one's Lore? Very important.
What about Data's like alpha clone as well, not just Law? Well, I guess Law was his like early access clone, but the earlier access Data.
I
That,
was gonna say, Lore. If we're gonna assign early access to a fictional character, Lore fits it pretty well.
he really does actually.
It's like,
Okay,
we
Marty,
tried
I've
our
got
best, but
a very, very big surprise for you. I've got 2 magazines that are yours. We need to mark this down in our calendars, boys.
Madi RNG seems to have flipped. I'm actually getting magazines for the boy.
time to move on.
You
It's
know why
because I
that
got the
is?
compound crossbow,
Yeah,
so
it's got-
the bow mags do nothing.
because of all our skills are fully leveled up now. It's
yeah,
time to
I
do
was going to say that's
Hey.
probably got more to do with the fact that there's nothing left for us to find. So now we're finding this stuff for Marty. Oh man, that sucks so bad.
That's right.
At least
do
I'm
the
still finding
math.
stuff for you
I
guys.
need
That's
to
okay.
eat.
I actually didn't. I have books.
Oh,
for
I
him as
need to
well.
eat
I have
too.
some
Where's
knife guys.
Where does he keep his?
Snacks. I'm gonna get a can
That's
of
not
tuna.
a knife guy.
Also a chicken ration.
This is a knife guy.
I
Sugar
see you
butts.
also play knifey spoony.
Do you
Do
play
those
Knifey
movies hold
Spoony
up?
before?
I haven't watched them in a while.
Okay, good.
Do the Dundee movies?
Yeah.
1 is still very funny. 2 is still very problematic, and 3 is funny if
There was a
you
third.
That was the Dundee in L.A. or whatever, where he was on the like Hollywood movie set, right?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. I'm actually gonna
Was
head
a
back to
lion.
Jen, by the way.
Little lion, or was it a bear? I don't remember.
Bye.
Long story short, hold up is not a term I would apply to them, but you know they're the first one at the very minimum is like a cult classic of you'll watch it every 10 years, get a giggle, and forget it exists
no.
afterwards.
What am I doing? I was being very dumb just then.
I'm very dumb constantly. It's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you. I'm not gonna get back to Jen's in time. That kind of sucks. Okay, I'll set my destination back to base then.
Have I not been paying attention to the timing game? I haven't. What a silly man. I'll be fine.
I'm glad I'm not the only silly one. Makes me feel a little
I
bit less
live in
alone.
the silly.
Oh my God, where are all of these clues?
I forgot to pick up a quest from Jen. Oops.
No, I thought you. Oh, after the second one,
Yeah.
because you immediately.
Like every
picked
time I
back
get a
up.
quest from her, it gives me another. Like I get another quest like 10 feet away. So I've just been shuttling between Gen and Quest.
Yeah, that's the beauty of having a trader in a town, basically.
Yeah. Part of the reason why I'm kind of like, we could move, but I would like another Gen.
Well, I mean,
What?
we
like,
have two
specifically
Hues
you want
straight
Jen?
up in towns.
In town? Okay.
Oh yeah, literally
Yeah,
right in the middle.
both of our Hues are in towns.
Jen's quest rewards will always kind of be gated by the fact that she is a medical professional, so
Okay.
her
Yeah.
loot will tend in that direction. She will still give, like, lots of other things as well, but they'll always have a little bit of a bent in that direction.
Then you'll be taking, a lot of times you'll be taking like the third best reward because the top two don't do anything for you. So you're like, yeah, I'll take 25 iron. It's good, but I don't need, 10 bandages or 2 med kits or whatnot. There's also something worth noting that now that we have 2 Hues, both in towns, on the south and north edge of the map, traders that are unique share their trader tiers between themselves.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
if we level up the southern Hue and then go north, he's going to still be at the tier the
Yes.
original Hue was.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
So leveling up.
Do
a Hue
believe
is
they
so
have
good.
unique inventories though? Still,
They do, yeah.
I'm not 100% on that. I don't actually. It's not a situation I often find myself in where I've got 2 of the same type of trader right next to each other for me to visit enough to be able to 100% say that. But
Jen, have you met Jen?
yeah. Jen, could you speak
Or
with
she
the
just
other Jen
runs
and let
really
me know if she
fast.
has this in her inventory right now? Can you phone it in? Check the stocks.
And they both
guys
just
have,
turn
like,
their
an
head very
app?
slowly towards you and say yes at the same time.
I love how, like, as real world technologies marched forward, some of the tropes which people felt so secure in, they just wouldn't work in a smartphone age. Like, there's so much from, like, the various horror tropes that this just wouldn't happen. The second
It only
this, go ahead, sorry.
only works the moment, or like every horror movie has to get rid of people's phones ASAP because
Yeah.
otherwise it just doesn't work.
Yeah, no, exactly, and especially if it's some sort of supernatural horror, like the best kind of outcome, or the best kind of thing that I've seen a film do to try and explain it away is like, oh yeah, like in the age of like hoaxes and stuff, no one believes it. That's all. I mean, you've clearly got evidence that there's this blob eating people. You've got video evidence, but no one believes it. They just think it's Photoshop, dude. Whatever. And that's about the only way you can get around it, because realistically, like, if a big crowd event happened, there would be so many data points that prove that it happened, that there would just be too many people who are like, yeah, no, I've got a video of it as well, and I've got a video from over here, and I've got a video from there, and you're like, no, at some point you're like, well, I mean, yeah, it looks unbelievable, but there is so much evidence that proves that it is actually what happened.
Vehicle crafting. Don't drink the beer.
One thing I will say though is I was watching like a kind of a, well, not a podcast, but just basically a talking head sort of thing, and someone was talking about this specific scenario with phones and stuff, and they were like, oh man, you'd never have these problems where someone is in desperate danger and they can't dial the number properly on those like weird ring phones, you have to pull the ring all the way around and all that. And I'm like, have you seen someone trying to unlock their phone when they're panicked? I'm sorry. You get a bit of blood on your thumb and you're not getting into that phone.
Oh, my favorite one with my phone currently is the pocket protection thing, where it's like, oh, we think you touched your phone in your pocket, so we're going to put an extra layer of lock on your phone before you can use it.
Yeah. You're like,
Which-
no, I'm being
Yeah.
murdered. Let me call the police. So hilarious. Dropping off a bunch of gubbins. Thank heavens.
Are you
Actually,
good for
some of
me?
these need to come with me. They should be in the bike.
Drink the beer.
Was that a command or?
I'm commanding my guy to drink the beer.
Right, I've got an armored up for you, Wanda.
Yeah, put it in the chest. I'll be back for in a second. I'm about to go farm. There's a bunch of things in there for you as well.
It is.
I
The
dropped off
motorbike is a
some
lot
robot parts,
faster
too.
than the mini bike. It's a lot faster. Every vehicle is a lot faster. But honestly, every stage of vehicle, the thing I'm most excited about is the expanded inventory space.
Yeah.
I'm so boring
Yeah, I'm
when it
with you on
comes to
that
that.
one.
I'm like, oh. I mean, the motorbike, though, has basically got a bigger chest on it. And then the car, it's like a gigantic
Did we get a
storage
car?
crate. Yeah, 4x4.
Oh, sick. Oh, 4x4.
Is a truck.
I was hoping we could Pacific Drive.
Alas, no station wagon adventures. Makes me deeply sad.
My summer zombie car.
That would actually be kind of cool. For that, you need to play
Yeah.
Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Scope. 2x scope mod. What do I need for you? Let me see. Broken glass. 1 broken glass. That is unfortunate. There's only 1 glue.
I just put 12 glue in the chem station.
Oh, cool.
It's gonna take a bit.
Oh no, it's on the go. What happened to all the glue that was making?
I think somebody turned it into duct tape.
Was there not more? Oh, sure there was more. Yeah, I threw on a bunch of glue to be made. Oh, actually, no, I did grab it all. You're quite right. That was me. That's fine, though.
Oh no.
1 more glue.
So, Marty is the Hugh in the town with you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's literally where Maudie is.
Yep. I decided to stay here for the night for funsies. I don't actually remember why. It doesn't really accomplish much, but I'm at least
mean,
having fun.
I'm probably gonna come out that way, and
I think it is
start doing
definitely
quests
worth
for
it.
Hugh.
Yeah. There was still a secret in our house. How on earth did I manage to get past this?
We never really explored this place. We just kind of set up.
Wander.
Doll.
Book.
Book.
Double book.
Yours. Oh. Ooh, that one's actually
You know what?
very good.
You can have that one.
Boss.
Yeah, I think that's all the books
Oh.
I got for you. I got 3
Should
books
be
for
a bunch of books.
Marty and then a book for Aavak as well. Okay, I have a book.
Grab the stuff. There we go. Thank you. Oh, amazing. Actually, is this going to be it? Yes,
possibly be
it
anyway.
is. I can now make
Oh my
motorcycles.
God.
I do
Talking
kind
about
of wish
make
that
military equipment.
it being night mattered for longer. I feel like by day
What?
2 or 3, we were just not scared of going out at night anymore.
Yeah.
By the way, I
It
now no longer need
gets
any medical
scary.
journals, so consume at your leisure. I am fully mediced up, and I can make steroids. The pinnacle of medicine.
Yes.
I found some night vision goggles.
Pinnacle of medicine
Those are very good.
steroids.
Yeah, apparently. It's the last thing you unlock.
I would advise you to immediately put them on, Marty.
Yeah. Seriously,
They're very
Marty.
good.
With your particular weapon setup, since you're capable of extreme stealth, that is huge. Absolutely huge.
Have we not found another silencer yet?
I
don't think so.
believe 2 of us are silenced, and that's it.
Yeah, I can't make them yet.
Whatever.
If we find one for my
Well,
crossbow.
I mean, I'm shout outs to Hugh. He's the survivalist. That's where I bought mine.
I need
He's He is
Some
gun lord.
broken
By the way,
glass.
Penta, before you leave, if you could just cook like a stack or two of that meat just into regular steaks, that'd be lovely.
I'm really upset about the amount of eggs that we don't have. I'd love to make bacon and eggs, but I will throw a bunch of steaks on. Are we out of like actual food? I made a whole bunch of food. Oh, wow, we actually ran out of all of our steaks. Hungry boys.
Hungry boys. I've got a lot of farming materials here if you wanna.
I've been dabbling at it for like the stews and stuff, but
Wonder if you destroyed every car in the nearby
Not
area.
every car.
I'm
But I've
I'm
destroyed a
looking
bunch.
for some broken glass is what I need.
Oh, we have. I thought we had a bunch of broken glass.
I looked in the chest. Oh, maybe streamer blindness hit me again.
We got 13 in the dump chest.
Oh, that's
Probably
why
not
I didn't
enough.
see it. No, that's perfect. I only need. Oh no, I'm one shy. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to have another look around
Also-
outside.
Go. You know, we got windows. Just go break one of our windows.
I have been, sadly.
I see one window that is unbroken.
So
That's
what?
okay.
Right at the
point
foot
of
of the
night
stairs.
vision goggles?
they are night vision.
Press and hold
goggles.
L.
But it's not that dark at night. Should I tinker with my settings? Like, it's still very visible.
They were very helpful when I was doing my solo run, but I was also in like other areas. Like they're very nice in the desert. They're very nice in like the cold biome. It's not necessarily like a light thing. It's more of like when you're being chased by 17 things. The game might just be super bright.
Could it be doing something for me? I literally see no difference on my monitor or on my screen capture between putting the night vision goggles on or not.
Are you activating them?
Press
Oh,
L.
there's an
Hold down.
It's
That's
like
what
your
I'm saying.
headlamp.
L, F turns on my laser sight.
Oh,
which I
sorry.
forgot that I
It'll be
had.
F for you, I imagine. It's one of
F
them.
turns on my laser sight. Oh, there it is. I have to be holding something that doesn't have another F button. I mean, yeah. The problem is if I take that off, I'm not at 10 agility anymore.
Oh,
Because right now I'm wearing the
right.
ski goggles that put me at 10. If I don't have 10 agility, does it automatically disable anything that
That
was
requires chat 10
reliant on-
agility, yeah.
Okay.
It'll downgrade the ability.
That makes sense.
Looking forward to dying.
Um,
I can make a smattering of different mods, by the way. I did check once, and I can't sadly make the silencer mod at the moment.
That's fine.
So,
But there's a
once I'm
bunch of
maxed on
different things I can do.
agility-
Oh my lord, there was a bloody 2x scope in there all along. In the dump chest.
I guess is it
God damn.
after maxing my main agility perk, is it better to just go like what would be the next best? Probably just go straight fortify or fortitude and take all of the like healing cardio for stamina and things. I
Have
feel like
you
that's
maxed out every agility perk as well as the stat?
no, but I mean I've maxed out the stat and I'm close to maxing out the agility perks that I want. I don't care too much about parkour right now because I'm not falling off of things to the point that I'm worried about breaking limbs.
Okay.
But I'm close to maxing everything for daggers and everything for sneak attacks.
Do you have the armor upgrades?
I only took 1 point in it because it's basically only improves what durability and stamina
Oh, okay.
penalty. Light armor really doesn't reduce your movement by much, so it seems a lot less key than like the heavy armor. Also, I forget, does having the laser sight or the laser on also improve, or rather, I guess, make it so that zombies notice you from further away? I know that you said the flashlight does.
I
actually know.
don't know. I'm afraid.
That's fair. 2 a.m.
I will say that
I've never toggled off any of my lights. Whether or not they activated because of them, I'm not sure.
Oh, wait. The other way. The deer's trying to get into Hugh's house. You can't do that.
I mean, you went in there. He
Yeah,
was
but
just
it's
learning from
nighttime.
you. Oh, it's nighttime. Yeah, that deer is well out of order. How dare.
Breaking the
And
law.
Can the
Like
police
all
siren
the
still go
deer
off
do.
after you've
Like all
unlocked it
deer
and
do.
emptied it?
Is this some sort of deep wander lore?
When was the
I
last time you
mean-
saw a deer wearing clothes in public? Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, touche. Can't argue with that logic.
Public nudity, public defecation, littering, definitely littering. They also feed the animals. They're not supposed to. Maybe they are.
I think they get a special buy from being an animal on that one.
Excuse me, we are animals.
I mean,
Why
it's
can I
true.
not
I
feed the
agree.
animals?
I agree. 100% on this one.
I feel like less people would be coming after you for feeding the animals if you were actively being eaten by the animal that you were supposedly feeding.
Fair.
Where's this deer run clear? It's way over there. That's like 200 meters away, Hugh. Come on.
Come on. All right, Penta, do we have 2 acid?
We should have. We
I
have 4 acid.
think I deposited some nearby, yeah.
We have 4 acid in the building supplies.
Hey, Marty, do you have a FUB in your area?
I have a house that I had partially cleared to just kind of wait out the first portion of the night in. But I have since left said house because what are the zombies going to do? Hit me?
Yes.
As a point of. Well, Brain died.
Rip.
That happens. Something to keep in mind as we're looting. Obviously, steel tool parts are still very, very nice to get everybody access to more steel tools. But we've officially gotten to the point now where motor tool parts are very important because now I can make tier 2 impact drivers, which is the top tier salvage tool.
Wanda will
All the TVs
very
will die.
much want that.
I will
It's
appreciate
Geiger's
that.
worst nightmare.
Okay.
My machines. Look how he's disassembled my boy.
I am currently...
Oh, because I don't get over encumbered at night. Why can't I tell how many inventory slots I have? What's going on?
yeah, I keep getting caught off guard by that. I am making your present,
Steel
Penta.
tool part.
And just getting all the bits together.
We need 1 steel tool part, and I can make the next steel pickaxe, or shovel, or axe, or whichever we need.
Honestly, I just been able to put all these in my
I think
inventory.
we
My
only
lord,
have
why am I
1
being so
steel
finicky?
tool. And that's my pickaxe, but that was a quest reward. Because steel tool parts don't exist. They all went into ratchets.
All of
Which
them.
I'm not
Every
complaining about.
single one.
Where have we been putting our spare
Marty, how's this house look? Garbage?
bullets?
It's not fully
Banana
cleared
flesh,
yet,
right?
but I cleared out the entire second floor.
Have we not found the double pocket cloth mod yet? Book?
The schematic, I have not. I can make single
have not.
pocket. Wait, I should check. I feel like I
There
did
is
find.
a screechy girl outside.
What is the book for that? Where does it show up? Is it under the crafting skills or is it under the
It's a
books?
it's like a magazine, like a perk book, but I'm trying to remember.
The heck is it under?
Clothing. Double
Needle
pocket
and
mod.
thread?
Unlock Needle and Thread Volume 7.
Oh, I can sew pocket mods. I didn't think that was double though. Oh, it is. Learn how to craft double.
Double pocket mods.
I don't remember when I
Yeah,
found that, but I apparently did.
Goodbye, my beautiful.
You should make
unencumbered-
several of those.
Yes, please. Very, very much appreciated.
'Cause, my inventory has been struggling this entire game.
Right, so Penta,
Years.
we've got some things on the make.
We're going
This
to
one is
do a
yours.
murder.
You're welcome.
Muddy, I'm very lightly going to turn like one of these upper floor rooms into kind of a dump base.
Now,
Okay. Well, keep in
with
mind there's
this-
still zombies in here somewhere.
I would like to make
They downstairs?
one request and one request only.
Oh.
Find the
garage.
desert.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
We
grind. you
need
for
the
time
oil
being.
shale so badly.
Yeah. I will find a desert and I will chop a bunch.
Pop a ball.
But
We've got some
before
oil shale,
so,
don't we? A little bit.
turn in some. We have several in the forge chest, I think.
Yeah, let me. Oh,
No, it's
glorious.
building supplies.
Making some. Oh my god, that sound though. It's my brain. Why? I've popped it into the chem station. Open the chem station up right now and listen to the sound that crafting makes.
No.
That is the correct response. Yes. Yeah. Why they've done that? I've no idea. Why? Just ow, 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 ow.
Just. Oh my God, Wander! I adore your rooftop sanctuary.
Nope.
Actually, I need to go. Have we got water
It's a
up
little
there?
concerning though. When I'm up here, I feel like I'm in the quiet place, and I'm gonna get yoded like that young child at the beginning of the movie. At scene 1,
Yep.
Yoded?
just
Yeah, you
yoded.
did.
It's the-
Oh, Yoda. Okay. I've never heard anyone use Yoda as a verb before.
it's,
No,
it's the aggressive yeeting.
Did it? You have not.
You just opened a
I know,
box.
it's his
with-
fault. He was playing with a little spaceship. It's his fault, honestly. Deserved. Hey, dear. Bye, dear.
I remember
No.
trying to watch that movie and I just checked out. It was too like immediately frustrating.
Okay, I cannot make acid any more acid. This makes me sad.
I forgot you mentioned that there is a witch in the front yard.
Yes, there is a witch.
Motor tool parts.
I know a
see
certain
me.
Penta who is going to be very happy that you got those.
Tool parts.
Motor tool parts.
I'm going to avoid her for the time being.
A chainsaw.
The chainsaw.
The chainsaw says.
Move?
You're not going to like what the chainsaw says unless they've patched it. In which case you might.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, it's the auger though. Is the real baddie though.
I was going to say the auger was the one I've heard nightmares about. Its
Yeah.
sound effect.
We haven't got quartz steel.